How's it going, everybody? So this is my first video that I've ever made on YouTube. Well, I guess not first video, but first video of just me recording myself talking about things. So I want to make this channel basically like, movie reviews, talking about media, new media, old media. I want to do a lot of different things where, I'm talking about maybe movie reviews that movies just came out, talking about old movies that maybe I think kind of, don't get the respect they deserve, or just, just movies that I like. One nice thing is I went to an estate sale last week. The guy was really into movies, huge movie projection screen, the whole 9 yards. I think like a $10,000 sound system that he said he put in. But it was nice. So I went all 3 days. I got quite a few things, as you can kind of see the stack kind of right here. What's nice is everything was discounted, and then throughout the week it was discounted, more discounted, more discounted. So just kind of gonna go through what I got. Basically all the movies, 4Ks, Blu-rays and all that, were about $2-ish. I guess depending on the day. So some might be $1.50, $1, just depending on, when it was that I went. Certain things I held off on, some things that I wanted to pick up just so that I can get them. But then other things I kind of figured, let's wait, and we'll kind of go from there. So we'll go through the big stack that I have here right now. So everything I got here was on the third day. So that was literally, I think $1.50 was when all these were. So we'll kind of go through everything. Some things I picked up just because they looked really interesting. I haven't seen them per se. And some things obviously I've seen and I just couldn't pass up for $1. So first one right off the bat is Judge Dredd. It's just an old school movie. I watched it as a kid. It's not the best movie, but nostalgia is really kind of what drove me to pick that guy up. Next, Malcolm X. Just a great movie overall. I think this really gets, slept on. I don't really hear about it as a lot, and it's just one of his better roles that he's done. This one I've never seen before, but I figured, Scream Factory, you can't pass this up. It's called Vice Squad. For $1, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna watch it, and we'll see how it goes. Bubba Hotep. I haven't seen this in a long time, but Bruce Campbell, you can't really go wrong with that. Red Heat on 4K. Not the best Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but for $1, you can't really pass it up. Green Book, another great movie. Again, for $1, I'm not going to pass that up. Patriots Day, again, $1, another Mark Wahlberg. I wouldn't say classic, but still a pretty good movie. Just overall, it's not the best, but $1, again, you can't pass it up. The Jerk, especially the collector's edition that just came out. I see this going for $20-ish or so online, and Walmart and all that. So for $1, of course, I'm going to pick it up. It's a great movie, really funny. Can't go wrong with Steve Martin. This is one movie I've never even heard of in my entire life, but I figured, it looks insane, it looks crazy. It's got John Goodman in it, so why not? $1, and we'll see where it goes. This is one thing I was kind of extremely excited to pick up, but the old school Swamp Thing, the Scream Factory edition, this movie literally goes for an insane amount, and I got it for $2. So I'm extremely happy to pick that one up, because especially, I think it was, Wes Craven. So why wouldn't you? Again, Hannibal for $1. I was going to get this on 4K, but I figured, do I really need it on 4K when I can get it for literally $1, $1.50? So I'll just wait on the 4K. I've only seen this movie once. Honestly, it wasn't that great. But, for $1, I'll pick it up, and then, worst case scenario, I'll sell it for $3 or $4 at, an exchange place or whatever. This is kind of just goes without saying. White Castle, just, a random classic. I grew up with this. Might not be the best. It probably didn't age well, but it's still funny to me. Old School Flintstones. I mean, I grew up watching this as a kid. I watched the cartoon, so I mean, obviously, why not pick this up? Bruce Almighty, again, pretty good movie with Jim Carrey. The second one, Evan Almighty, not that great with Steve Carell, but you know, still for $1, not bad. The Witness, one of Harrison Ford's, I think his, obviously not one of his best because, you know, Star Wars and Indiana Jones and everything like that, but you know, it's good, and it's crazy, especially for an older movie. This is kind of, I just figured why not, Miss Congeniality 1 and 2. I mean, I like the movies. Obviously, the first one better than the second, and then you can't go wrong with the scene where, you know, what's your favorite date, and she just describes literally the date. I think it's May 15th or something like that. So, great movie. Second one, not as great, but yeah. We got Rudy. I mean, I'm a University of Michigan fan, so obviously I don't like Notre Dame, but it's still a good movie. Source Code, I'm a sucker for Jake Gyllenhaal. I'll watch anything he does, so yeah. And it's not a bad movie. The Majestic, I haven't seen this in a long time, but this is one of Jim Carrey's better movies, I think. I mean, obviously he's had a lot of really good roles, especially now, you know, Dr. Robotnik and all that, but you know, it was a good pickup. Sister Act 1 and 2. Goes without saying. The good old days where Whoopi was pretty hilarious. Older School Robin Hood. Again, I haven't seen this rendition, but you know, it's an old movie. I wanted to kind of pick it up, see how it was, see how I liked it. So, you know, we'll go with it. The Beatles. This is one that I've never actually seen, but I wanted to, and they had it higher marked, obviously, because it's a more expensive movie. It's, you know, it's more in demand. But then, obviously, when they marked it down, I think, again, I bought it for like $3. So, yeah, and it resells for quite a bit. The Sixth Day, again, just an old school Arnold Schwarzenegger classic movie. You know, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, you know what you're gonna get with him, but it's a good movie. At least I enjoy it. The Girl Next Door, it's a fun movie. Obviously, yes, there's a lot of raunchy stuff in it, but it's a good movie. It's funny. Phenomenon with John Travolta. It's been a while since I watched this, but then, you know, I figured $1, why not pick it up? We'll see how it goes. Awakenings, obviously, Robert De Niro and Robin Williams. You can't go wrong with that, so of course I'm going to pick that up, especially for $1.50. The Fugitive, again, Harrison Ford. I mean, a lot of stuff, like especially older stuff that he's done, you just can't go wrong with. It's right here, Capote. Philip Seymour Hoffman. You can't go wrong with Philip Seymour Hoffman. I've never actually seen the movie, so I've always been told I need to see it. Best Picture of the Year and all that. I think it's 2005 or something like that. Somewhere in the middle 2000s. So $1.50. I'll pick it up. I'll watch it. We got Shoot 'Em Up, just an old school kind of, you know, everybody's shooting each other movie. It's not the best, not the worst, so it's just kind of enjoyable. Minority Report, always good movie. A lot of people forget about this with Tom Cruise, just because a lot of the, you know, he gets all the Mission Impossibles now, and that's kind of what he's known for. But you know, we'll see. Especially with him in the new Top Gun movie, Cold Pursuit. I heard this was actually pretty good for Liam Neeson, and again, 4K. Why not? I mean, $1.50 pickup for a 4K movie. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Apparently, it's supposed to be funny. Book of Eli, again, a movie I think is kind of slept on. It's pretty good. It's not the best, but you know, nobody talks about it. It's just Denzel Washington being a good actor. Old school Nicolas Cage, Con Air. I mean, it is what it is. You know, the old stuff with what, John Malkovich, yeah, Cusack, like just old school 90s, you know, blow each other up, good action movie. Patch Adams, been a while since I've seen this, but obviously I'm not going to pass up Robin Williams. Adventures of Babysitting. This, I just grew up watching this movie. I always enjoyed it. It's over the top, but it's fun. Brewster's Millions, again, old school movie, but still funny, still good movie. Got Be Cool. I've only seen this once or twice, but again, figured $1.50. I'll rewatch it, see how I like it. Chevy Chase and Fletch, old school movie. Again, Chevy Chase, you can't go wrong with him for the most part. Some of his stuff is kind of cringy now, but it's not bad. Fracture, Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling. It's one movie I think has been really, I guess I keep saying slept on, but honestly, not a lot of people talk about it, but it's a good story, good acting. I mean, obviously, Anthony Hopkins is the end-all, be-all of acting. Demolition Man. I mean, where can you go wrong with Stallone and Wesley Snipes just being in the future, blowing things up just to blow things up. Memento, obviously, Christopher Nolan. Again, you can't go wrong with Christopher Nolan. He's does great movies, directs everything, writes, so it's great. I got the Rush Hour 3-pack. Again, all 3 movies for $1.50. I don't own any of these movies right now. Well, now I do. It's just I was waiting to buy this, and then obviously $1.50, you can't pass that up. Happy Gilmore, I just didn't have it. I love this movie. I love old school Adam Sandler, so it's just stupid humor. You can turn your brain off and watch it. King's Speech, I've never seen it, but I've been told it's really good. Obviously, it won awards, so I'm going to go ahead and watch it and see how I like it, and we'll go from there. Get Shorty, just another random movie, just kind of like Be Cool, where it's like that gangsters-ish vibe. So we'll see. I think I've watched it once, maybe twice. I can't remember all of it, but most of it. One movie I was really excited to find is Bedazzled, especially on Blu-ray. This movie goes for, because it's, I mean, vaulted or rare or whatever, out of print. But it goes for a solid amount. I was kind of astonished. But yeah, $1.50. I mean, I remember watching it when I was a kid, and liked it. It was a good movie, so obviously a lot of nostalgic here. The Founder, I watched this, I think, when it came out. It's pretty good. It's enjoyable. It's definitely shows you the cutthroat of, you know, corporate and all the rich people and how they're just going to screw you over just to screw you over. And then obviously Weird Al Yankovic's UHF. I've only seen it once or twice. It's just really out there. I mean, if you like Weird Al Yankovic, you'll probably watch this, or you'll probably like this movie. So, yeah, you know, it's not a bad movie. It's funny. Again, probably outdated, but it is what it is. And then I got 1 box set and 2 movie series. I have more stuff in the bin next to me, but those are more box sets and stuff, so I'll probably wait and do a second video just on that, so I can kind of go a little bit more in depth with, you know, what they are, maybe do an unboxing or something like that. I don't know, just depends. We'll see, I guess. But I got the Abbott Costello, basically the entire box set from Shout Factory. So it has everything from, I think it's 1940s, yeah, 1940 to 1955. It has everything that they've done. It's in a nice little box set. You get all the Blu-rays in here. You get a little booklet too. So it's nice. And again, this is one I picked up on the 3rd day, or 2nd day. So it was discounted a little bit. I think I ended up getting this for maybe like $20. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with Abbott Costello in the first place. And then I got Westworld Season 1, and then also Westworld Season 2. I've never actually seen the show, but, I mean, if I spend $5 on a 4K HBO show, and obviously it's got really good reviews, everybody's saying it's really good. You know, nothing to go wrong there. So I'll watch the first 2 seasons. I know it's on HBO, but again, $5. If I don't like the show, I'll sell that, and I could still make my money back and probably cover, you know, most of the Blu-rays that I bought today. So that's it for right now. I have, again, I said I have a couple different books that are movie related. A couple of them are really cool, so I could show those off as well. And then I have movie series in here and box sets and stuff as well that I got from him. Like I said, he was really good at collecting kind of the odds and ends of, you know, European releases and box sets and stuff like that. He was really big into movies, it looked like. So that's it for now. Hopefully, you know, if you guys like this, what do they say? Subscribe, like the channel, turn on the bell notification, do all that jazz. But you know, you don't have to. It's just I'm doing this for fun. I like movies. I like talking about movies. I mean, as you can see kind of behind me, I have 3-4 shelves full of just movies. So, yeah. If you guys want to comment, you know, whatever, let me know.